Hey, it's aka the Silverwolf here to bring you an episode of Hearthstone. Today's going to be a little bit different from normal, I'm not going to lie. Today, we're doing a deck building thing. So I've been playing around with my decks a little bit to see what works and what doesn't, and I found a few combinations that do. My Paladin deck. This is what it has on it, and it works wonderfully. I mean, I went against another Paladin. I defeated him. I don't think I took any damage, to be honest. I had gotten out, where is it? I got a Shielded Mini Bot out. I got a Death Lord out, and I got a, where is he? Lord of the Arena out. My only one. And I buffed was it Lord of the Arena, or was it? I want to say it was Lord of the Arena and my Shielded Mini Bot with my Blessings of Kings. So they were amazing, and he had trouble stopping because I kept giving them the Hand of Protection. It was insane, and I loved it so much. But today I'm going to help you build a deck. Today we're going to build a Druid deck. I haven't played much with the Druid, so I don't know what actually might work and what might actually not. So, hey, if I make something, I make something. Alright, so, most Druid decks. Innervates, Moonfires, Claws, Wild Grooves, Marks of the Wild, sometimes Savagery, depends on if you have to. Always the healing touch, you need that healing touch. Savage Roar, of course. Swipe, that's your board clear. Ironbark Protectors, because, I mean, come on. An 8 cost, that's an 8/8 and has taunt. I dare you to attack it. Some people like to go with Starfire and Starfall, because 2 OP cards. One does 5 damage to one minion or 2 damage to all, and one just does 5 damage and you get to draw a card. That's pretty good. I mean, come on. How is that not good? You put these two together, that's 3 of them, that's 15 damage right there, just between the 3 of these cards that I have. But let's not forget Druid of the Claw and Druid of the Fang. I don't have 2 Druids of the Claw yet. I'll get them eventually. I've got 2 Druids of the Fang though. If you have a beast, transform this minion into a 7/7. Hey, want to know something? There's some beasts. I have beasts somewhere. Oh yeah, they're only a neutral. I mean, yeah, check it. Beast. I have enough beasts. I even got mixed stuff. If you want to see how I got that, I did some Twitch streaming. Go check it out. Twitch.tv/Silverwolf1st. Watch them. I hope you like them. They were good for me. I was doing them at my aunt's place, and my aunt recently passed away, so I was there. I was mourning. But I still had to do some streams, so there was no talking for me. I wasn't going to risk my voice breaking. Yeah, it wasn't a good time for me. But you put the Emperor Cobra with this, and Druid of the Fang, yeah, 2 7/7s, a 2/3 that destroys any minion. You also get Menace that destroys any minion. I mean, come on, what more can you ask for? And that fills up your quota to 20. So, get some taunts, of course. Always need a silence. Silences are wonderful with this deck. They are always wonderful. You want some silences. I'm not going to lie, you want some silences. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some Druids of the Fang in there as well. I had 25, so I can add a 1. So I can do something like my Lost Tall Strider. Gold, mind you. It's my baby. Oh, don't worry about me, I'm insane. Alright, so what else are we looking for? What else? See, a good thing about this is you can put stuff like the Cobalt Geomancer into it. Because it's got, let's see, where is it? It's got Swipe. Deals 4 damage to all enemies. I don't know if it actually works with it. I doubt it. Hey, you never know. But you can put, let's see, what else would I put in this? That's a good question. I have no idea what else I'd put in this. Oh, Shade of the Nocturnus. Definitely. Stealth 1/1 each turn, each start of your turn. I mean, come on. Nothing gets high fast. It's the same thing as Gruul. They get high super fast. And I love that. Yeah, they smoke weed every day. Don't mind me. Some people would opt in to put a spell breaker or two, because I have two. But the Iron Beak Owl is mostly going to cover that, to be honest. Like, it does a good job doing that. Got Leroy Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins! Let's see, what else would I put in? Alright, so the thing with this deck is not that heavy on minions, especially the low level ones. I mean, look at that. Only the Iron Beak. So I'm actually going to get back here. We're going to go over here, all the way back. We'll start here. Alright, so we need some 1s, 2s, and 3s. We need to make sure, well, I can only have 2, so I have to choose 1 or 2 or 3, basically. So what you want is you either want to have a card that can scale into a late game like the Cogmaster, but you need some mechanical cards. So Cogmaster is out. You could have the Goldstrider Footman with the Taunt, but considering how many other cards you're going to have in this deck and you're only going to have 2 of these, the odds of drawing that, slim. Very, very slim. So, what I want to put in is something that could actually give me a thing. So, Acidic Swamp Ooze. That is a great card. It's not even a common. I mean, come on. But it's one of the better cards out there for 3 reasons. 1, it destroys a weapon. It destroys your opponent's weapon. So say they have something like Axe of War, a 3/2 weapon. Well, it destroys it. Gone and gone. Or say if you're a paladin, you have that. I don't know the paladin's weapons, unfortunately, but there's one that gives a bonus stats to a minion whenever it's summoned. It destroys it. So that would actually be a very good card to have in any deck. I would strongly suggest the Acidic Swamp Ooze in a deck, to be honest. And we're going to put it in, because that's another 2 costs, that's 3/2. So we have not much in the ways of minions until we get to late game. But that's fine. For the most part, you've got your spell that lets you do it. What? Wow, baby. What are they? That's my question. For it to be 25, what are they? I want to know what these are real fast. Give me a moment. I'm curious. Oh, there's one. There's one. Tinkertown Technician is one of them. Okay. Piloted Shredder is another one. Interesting. That's 2 of them. There's 5 total. Where are the others? Alright, so they're in somewhere in the other decks, I'm guessing. Or the other classes. No, wait. There's one. Venomized Robocop. So that's 3 of them. So we're missing 2. We'll go back to those later. Maybe. If I feel like it. So I'm going to try out my deck now. Let's see how it does, shall we? If I can find it. Alright, let's play. Alright, so I'm not good with the druids or warriors. I'm good with mages, priests, and hunters. Those are the 3 that I'm the best with. I can make amazing decks with those. So this is going to be very, very interesting to see how well it actually works. Alright, worthy opponent. Rexar! Alright, hunters. They have a few weapons of their own. Blazuka, the Gladiator Longbow, Acidic acidic swamp ooze. Look at that. That's actually a very good mana ramp. I'm going to keep that. Because you've got your acidic swamp ooze for as a 3/2 on turn 2. Yeah. And we got our Moonfire, so we can save that for, say, a Timberwolf. That'd be a great card to hit with for a Timberwolf. I'm curious about what he's going to play. If he plays a Timberwolf, I can take it down, and I can still play my acidic. Ooh. Really? Wasn't expecting that. I'm going to go ahead and kill it. Let me play my acidic swamp ooze. So that's a 2/1 that's gone. Didn't have to waste any mana, but I did have to get a red card for it. That's fine with me. It's just something that he doesn't have anymore. Oh god, whatever you're playing has destroyed my friend. He's playing an Arcane Shot. That's fine. That's an Arcane Shot. I don't have to worry about it. That is a Lipper-Note. What kind of deck are you running, Hunter? That is my question. I'm going to take a little bit of damage here. I'm going to go down to 27. That's fine. He can't hit me with that multiple times now. Next turn, I have a Swipe. I have an Emperor Cobra. I can play either one of those. There's the Eagle Horn Bow. So he's trying to get off early damage. Very early damage. But that's fine, because I now have my Iron Fur Grizzly. And play that. Now he has to attack that. If it's one of his cards, or if it's Eagle Horn Longbow. Doesn't matter, he has to attack it. He can also hit me with this for 2 damage. It's up to him. He's going to attack it. He's going to take 3 damage. He's going to play his other Eagle Horn Bow. Really? You have 2 Eagle Horn Bows, but you don't have anything. Hi. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to hit you from her. So he's at 26 now. He uses his other Eagle Horn Bow. I'm not even sure if he has secrets in his deck. He probably does, considering he has those. But he may not have drawn them yet. I don't know. But he still has to get through my Iron Fur. A Grim Patron. Okay, this guy's deck makes no sense to me, but that's just to me. This is an interesting deck. I see what he's doing. I see what you're doing. That's interesting. Ah, mouse, come on. Alright, so now I can't use this on him. I can't. Because as long as one survives, it summons another one. That's interesting.
For the wild.
That's an interesting combo. I was not expecting a Grim Patron in a Hunter's deck. That's the last deck I expected a Grim Patron on. But hey, if it works, it works.
One shot, one.
Dude, you just helped me out so much. I am not kidding. You helped me out very much. Alright, so he's going to hit me for 5, 6, 7, 8 damage to me. That's fine. I'm about to get rid of most of his cards. Just like that.
For the wild.
And that's why I always have a Swipe. Just in case they play something like the Grim Patron. Is it called Grim Patron? Yeah, Grim Patron. Okay. I had to make sure. I don't know. Always make sure. And there's a secret. It's one of, I think, 4 secrets that it could be. No, it's like 5 or 6. Alright, so Flame Trap. Ice Trap. Flame Trap does 2 damage to all of my minions, including me. Ice Trap will send my minion back if I attack him directly. Snake Trap summons 3 1/1 snakes if I attack him. There's another trap that does 4 damage whenever you summon something. What else? I can't think of what else he probably has. About to see what it is. How much you want to bet it's an ice? Nope, it's a flame. That's fine with me, mate. Next turn, if you're not careful, I win. Oh, he's charging. He's charging at me. Oh, a Core Rager. I don't even have that. Interesting.
Well played. Well
Oh,
fought.
you conceded. Well played. Well played, my friend. Well played.
Play.
I would have won next turn. That's why he gave it. Alright, so, yeah. It works. The deck works. It's a little slow to begin with, but it really comes back in the mid to late game. It's actually a very good deck. Victories. The trifecta shall be completed. Alright, so that's a custom Druid deck. I'll show it to you one more time. Let's see if my computer goes to it. There we go. Druid. 2 Innervates, didn't get to see any of those. 2 Moonfires, saw one of those. 2 Claws. 2 March of the Wild, I have one in hand. 2 Wild Grows, didn't see any of them. 2 Acidic Swamps, Swamp Oozes. 1 Ironbeak Owl. 2 Healing Touches. 2 Savage Roars. An Emperor Cobra, just for that beastie touch. An Iron Fur Grizzly. Shade of Naxxramas. That's if you have it. If not, I would put something like... Let's see, that's a 3 cost. So we'll put a similar 3 cost that might do it. Let's see. I would put Raid Leader if you don't have Shade of Naxxramas. Raid Leader or Shattered Sun Cleric. Those 2 I would substitute for this if you don't have this. So 2 swipes for that board clear. As you saw, it worked well against the Grim Patron, which is hard to kill instantly sometimes, especially when he can keep summoning more and more. A Lost Tall Strider, because why not? It's a beast and it's golden and oh, it's so fluffy. 2 Druids of the Fang if you got them. Transformed into 7/7 beasts if you have a beast, which is why I have a few beasts in my deck. A Makesna for that extra kill like the Emperor Cobra. And always, always, always 2 Iron Bark Defenders. Protector things. Yeah, these things. You always need these. These are your heart and soul. Once you play these are your eternal protectors. Try and keep these alive. Because if you can keep these alive, you can win the game. Most of the time. There's sometimes when even if these are alive, you can't win. It all depends. So I'm going to leave it off here. That's my custom Druid deck. I don't know what to name it. There's the mana cost. 9, the 3 mana costs. But it works wonderfully, you have to admit. Alright, so my name's the Silver Wolf. Glad you could join me. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, do all those wonderful things. And I'll see you next time.